Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In case it's your first time, please hit the subscribe button to watch amazing videos like these. So in today's video we are going to be making a special look with the Scott Crease eyeshadow. In case you have any comments, idea, opinion, question, please don't forget to leave it in the comment box. So before you start, as seen here as usual, make sure you have a clean canvas by wiping off your face and use wipes, and you can moisturize in your case if you want. So first you start off by lining your brows. Use a sharp liner as seen here, brow liner as seen here, and then make sure you follow the shape of your brows. Then you fill in. Make sure you go in with a light hand. You don't want to have it thick at the base or above your brows, so make sure you go with a light hand and follow the same process for the other brows. First of all, line your upper and lower brow lines, and then you can go in with a gentle light hands and fill in. Make sure you fill in gently. Do it until you are satisfied with how it looks. Some people prefer to use brow gel, and if you are using a brow gel, you can go in with a brush or small brush, whatever works for you. And it's also applicable here, going with a light hand. You don't want to have it smudge all over your brows. Do so until you are satisfied with the size, the shape, and how it looks. Next, I'm going to be cleaning off the brows. You can use your angle brush or any small brush that you feel best to work with, and then line your lower brow lines and clean up. Make sure you have a tidy look as seen here. Go in with a little concealer as possible so you won't have it smudge all over. I'm using the nude base concealer. Her nude story concealer from Blossom Makeup and camouflage from Flawless Ivy. I love to mix. I love a bright under eye, so that's why I'm mixing. That's why I'm being extra. So please use any concealer of your choice, and don't forget the shade of concealer to use should be 2 tones lighter than your skin tone as seen here. And make sure you wipe and clean off as clean as you seen in the video. So this concealer is dry fat, so I'm gonna be setting it quickly before doing the cleaning up the upper part of the eyebrows. So if your concealer dries fast, make sure you set it first before you clean up or go ahead with the rest of your makeup. So I am cleaning up the upper part of the brows with a little bit of concealer. I don't want it much there. I only want it brightest under my brow bone, so I didn't go in much with the concealer. So make sure you clean, blend with a brush as seen here, and then set it with your powder. For your setting powder, you can use any setting powder within your disposal, preferably Sacha Buttercup setting powder, loose powder, but here I use the extra smooth blush and powder bronzer palettes. I use the lighter shade on the palette, so you can go in and use any powder of your choice, even if it's not a setting powder. Don't use a baking powder, please. So use any powder that matches the color of the concealer you use. And before you do your eye makeup, make sure you prime your lids. I use a concealer, the camouflage Flawless Ivy concealer, and then set it. You can use any primer, eyelid primer of your choice. So when you use concealer, make sure you set it, and then start with the base. You can use a soft brown for the transitioning shade, before you go in with any color, any shadow of your choice. Here I'm using a green, and then I'm smoking it out by the outer lid to have a smooth finish. Then go in with a flat brush and your light concealer to make a cut. Make sure you go in as gently as possible. Take your time. You don't want to have a smudge or an uneven line. Make sure you go with that smooth arc as seen here to have a finer look. And then going gently with your lighter shade. Here I'm taking the soft yellow from the palette to give me this gentle lemon green look. So do the same to your second lid and take your time. You can make mistakes, it's okay, but make sure you do it well. So for my foundation, I'm using the Curl Even True foundation, and I'm spraying the Crease Beauty Fix spray to moisten it up for easier blending, and I'm using my beauty blender to blend it well into my skin. And then I'm concealing my T-zone that is under my eyes, on my bridges, on my jaws, on my chin, and then I'm blending it out with a beauty blender. I'm still using the same concealer that I used to conceal my brows. When you use a concealer that dries down fast, please make sure you blend it out as quickly as possible to avoid creasing beneath the eye. So I blended it out evenly. I took my time blending it, blend, and then I contour the areas beneath beneath my cheekbone, my temples, and my jawline. And then I use the Curl concealer, or Pro Concealer, I use Pro Concealer, and it's 2 shades darker than my skin tone. And then I blend again using the same beauty blender. Blend. Make sure you blend well. This is one of the most important process. You have to blend to have an even and seamless look. And then I am setting down the concealer with the same powder to make sure I don't crease around the areas that I highlighted. So making sure I set it perfectly. To set the areas that I contoured, I use a powder that is 2 shades darker than my skin tone to reduce the oil in those areas. As you can see here, I'm setting it and the look is popping already. So I haven't forgotten my nose. I'm coming to that. I need to set these areas quickly. Yes, then I'll go to my nose and work on it. Here I'm applying the blush. I prefer using the powder blush. It's easier to blend for me. So you can use your liquid blush, whatever works for you. But I prefer using the powder blush, and yeah, here's the look. So I'm using the same concealer, 2 shades darker than my skin tone, to contour my nose and go in it as little as possible, and then blend with your brows with your brush. I'm blending it well. I'm blending it into my brows to have a seamless look. Blend as much as you want, and then going with your powder, the same shade, and then blend to reduce the sharp lines. Then I use a shimmer highlight to highlight the areas I previously highlighted with powder and concealer. I'm doing this to make the look more popping and glamorous. You can skip this, but I would advise you do. It's coming out so well. You can see. You can also use a shimmer highlight on your brow bone, as I did here, and then on the inner corners of your eyes. And if you want to bake the areas you highlighted, you can go ahead and do so, but I am skipping this step. And for my lip, I'm using the Love Sleek 12 color palette. For my lip, I'm going to do something peachy red and glossy. And yeah, here's the look. Sorry, I'm going to do my eye, applying my first lashes off cam. So I'm setting the whole look with my Crease Beauty setting spray. It's a very good one, you should use it. So here is the final look, guys. Look at that look. I love this look here, particularly the cheekbone. Like, it's making my cheek fuller. I love the look. I love the crease cut shadow too. This is actually my very few times making a cut crease eye makeup. I love this look, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and bye for now.